Kids don't whisper. They don't filter. They just say what they see. And sometimes, that honesty hits harder than anything. I remember being at a store with my little son. He was at that age where every thought came straight out of his mouth. No pause. No hesitation. We got to the checkout, and the man behind the counter looked different. He had visible facial differences. Only one eye. Bright-colored hair styled high like something out of a movie. Before I could react, my son pointed and said, loud enough for half the store to hear, "Dad, is that a pirate?" I froze. That kind of moment where time just stops. You don't know whether to apologize, correct them, or disappear completely. But before I could say anything, the man smiled. Not awkwardly. Not forced. Genuinely. And he leaned down slightly and said, "I'm not a pirate, but that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?" My son's eyes lit up. And just like that, the tension was gone. He started asking questions. The kind only a child would ask. Does it hurt? Can you still see okay? Do you have a ship? I kept trying to stop him, quietly telling him it wasn't polite. But the man gently waved it off. He said it was okay. That kids are just curious. And instead of shutting the moment down, he turned it into something kind. Something human. He answered every question with patience. Even joked along with him. By the time we left, my son turned around and shouted, "That was the nicest pirate ever." And honestly, he wasn't wrong. That moment stuck with me. Not because it was embarrassing. But because it taught me something I didn't expect. Kids aren't cruel. They're just trying to understand the world. And how we respond in those moments, teaches them everything. Not just about differences, but about kindness. About respect. About seeing people, as people. We saw him many times after that. Same store. Same smile. My son would always wave. Always excited. And every time, that man greeted him like an old friend. Years later, we found out he had passed away. And for some reason, that memory hit even harder. Because in a world where most people avoid uncomfortable moments, he chose to turn one into something meaningful. And I still think about that every time a kid asks a too honest question. Maybe the best answer isn't silence. It's kindness.